It's Monday, March 17th, and today I'm just wondering what happened to the Texas Rangers' role as American League favorite.
And now, a word from our title sponsor.
Eyeing retirement? Let us show you how to turn your nest egg into a paycheck with half the amount you've been led to believe. Fluent Financial combines in-house portfolio design and risk management with income-generating investments designed to accelerate your financial independence. Let us develop an effective portfolio strategy that works for you so you can retire sooner and have a better lifestyle. Fluent Financial can also implement a program that allows business owners to install a cash balance plan, which is designed to help drastically reduce income tax payments. You've worked hard to become successful. Let us develop an effective portfolio strategy that works for you. Learn more today about Fluent Financial. Retire sooner, better lifestyle. For more information or to schedule a meeting, visit fluentfinancial.com or call 972-852-4800.
In the offseason and approaching spring training, the New York Yankees were considered the favorite to win the American League. But then disaster struck. Former Cy Young Award winner, the ace of their pitching staff, Garrett Cole, went down for the year. And then young Luis Heel, who exploded last year to go 15-7 for the Yankees, is lost for at least half a year. And their powerful hitting Giancarlo Stanton has elbow problems. And he's going to be out a month, or 2 months, or 3 months. Suddenly, some Vegas sites had, yes indeed, the Texas Rangers as the favorite in the American League, over Baltimore that lost their ace, Corbin Burns, in free agency, and Boston, which is young and has its own pitching problems, and Houston, which is expected to take a step back. But just as suddenly as Texas was here in a co-favorite or favorites role, just as suddenly they have incredible pitching problems of their own. Starter John Gray, who sadly has been on the disabled list 7 times in the last 3 years, was hit by a more than 100-mile-an-hour line drive on his pitching wrist and fractured it. He's going to be out, well, cross your fingers that he's back in June. And then Cody Bradford, the Rangers' only left-handed starter, who was hurt most of last year. He started only 13 games. Bradford's elbow all of a sudden started hurting, and he's been shut down, and he'll be back in May, maybe. 2 of the other 3 remaining members of the rotation, Jacob deGrom and Tyler Mahle, have been slowed by sickness or minor injury. But to start the year, these 2 were going to be on innings restrictions. That is limited to maybe 4 or 5 innings to start, because they're each coming back from Tommy John surgery that ruined their last 2 years. So if they can only start and go 4 or 5 innings at least at the beginning, Texas is going to lean very hard to their bullpen. They're going to turn it over to the people in the pen. But turnover is exactly what's happened to the pen. Last year, the 10 relievers who made the most appearances for the club, Kirby Yates, David Robertson, Jose Leclerc, Jose Urena, all 10 of them are gone. All of them gone. So this completely overdone bullpen is going to be leaned on incredibly hard. with the problem at starting pitching, it wouldn't be so severe, except Texas is not deep at starting pitching. Their sixth and seventh starters, who right now would ostensibly move into the rotation, are top prospect Kumar Rocker, but this spring, to call him dreadful would be a compliment. His earned run average is the same number that a star off guard in the NBA scores in points per game. And Jack Leiter, a top prospect they've been waiting for 3 years, still has periods he cannot find the strike zone. Crest Volvo has more than 200 brand new Volvos available, and inventory is arriving daily, including the XC40, XC60, and XC90. Drive into the world of Scandinavian luxury with the 2025 .5 Volvo XC90. This just isn't refreshment, it's refinement. Volvo fine-tuned the hybrid system for even greater efficiency, improved fuel economy, and an extended pure electric driving range. Perfect for city commutes or weekend getaways. Make a visit to Crest Volvo Cars to test drive one today. Off Highway 121 on the tollway in Frisco, or online at CrestVolvoCars.com. Live your Crest life. For more than 3 decades, Bob's Steak and Chop House has remained an icon of DFW restaurants. Why? Well, maybe it's because of Bob. He's fanatical about cleanliness and friendliness, and his food, oh my Lord, his food. If you've been there, you know about it. If you haven't been there, you should know about it. The original Bob welcomes you at either of his 2 locations, Bob's on Lemon Avenue or the sparkling new Bob's at Craig Ranch, McKinney. It looks like Texas may need 25, maybe, total pitchers, starters, and relievers to get through the year. And Texas, honestly, does not have that kind of depth in its system. So, the club's going to have to rely on its offense. But, starting Sunday's exhibition play, 7 of the 9 projected Rangers who would start for them are hitting .222 or less in exhibition play. There's one particular player problem, and that's outfielder Evan Carter. Late in 23 and in the playoffs leading to the World Series that year, Evan Carter looked like he was gonna be a star. But then, a back problem, which he'd had earlier in his young career, flared up again and ruined last year. But in the 45 games Evan Carter was able to play, he hit just .188. And this spring, he's hitting only .222. And with a woeful slugging percentage of .296. Evan Carter, sadly, cannot hit left-handed pitching. In his career, all Major League games regular season or postseason, Evan Carter against a left-hand pitcher is 4 for 47 with 20 strikeouts. He is at this point a platoon player, period. And suddenly, when you look at everything, this good-looking Rangers team itself is looking for help and health.
Today's episode brought to you by Fluent Financial. Retire sooner, better lifestyle.
And by Crest Cars. There's good, there's better, and then there's Crest.
And by Bob's Steak and Chop House.
Thanks for listening to today's episode of Just Wondering with Norm Hitzges. If you enjoyed what you heard, please hit follow, and a fresh new episode will be delivered to you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you know someone who might enjoy our work, please share it with them. I'm Norm Hitzges, and I'm always just wondering about something.
And I'm Mary Hitzges,